Hello friends, welcome in. Today I am scrap lifting with the Sunday Crafternooners group. So excited. And as an added aside, we are also on the road. So we are back to camper crafting and all of the happy challenges that come along with crafting on the road. So for about the next month, everything that I produce will be from the camper. So if you notice shadows and background noise, just please understand that I am in a 27-foot pull-behind travel trailer in different locations. So this is our sketch our inspiration piece that we are going to lift. And I will have the links down below so that you can not only find the amazing original, but you can also see what everyone else has done. So this is a layout that I was very, very drawn to. First of all, I totally know where these pictures were taken. I have stood there. I have watched this exact same thing happen. The Navi drummers in Disney. But the other thing that really drew me to this was how well this layout is put together. All of the different pieces, the colors. And then it also reminded me of my favorite Hip Kit Club Kit paper. So I have fallen absolutely head over heels in love with this paper. And I have used it so sparingly because I want it for everything. But if I don't use it, then I don't get to enjoy it. So I am envisioning these pieces being these two papers that you can see I've already used some of for other layouts, but I really think that those are going to be really nice. And then doing a large square out of this topographical map. I kind of like the idea of coming in and stitching this dotted line. We'll see. I don't know how well we can stitch on the road, but we'll find out. And then I thought for my background paper, I would use this one, the constellations. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I think it'll play well off the blue of this one, the topographical map. I just think this is going to be fantastic. I also am going to use some cut files. So these are Hip Kit Club y'all say that 5 times real fast. Hip Kit Club cut files. We have the camper, and then it says Happy Days. And I am going to add in sticker letters, Happy Camper Days. And then I just grabbed some random photos from this trip and last trip, and I thought that they would work really well. So they're just kind of life in a camper. So this is our pull behind. I am actually sitting right inside this little window right here. So that's why you get all the noise. But just some photos of us kind of setting up camp, hanging out at camp. My favorite thing is my husband, it was setting up our Starlink, which is how we have internet when we're on the road. And so it was funny, him up on the roof of the camper setting this up, and then our dogs were down below, and it's just a whole thing. And then we have this picture. This is actually from our trip to Yellowstone. We had stopped one night, and I was like, we have to do s'mores. S'mores are such a camping thing. Y'all, I'm not a huge fan of s'mores. I don't know why we did it, other than we had to. I don't know, I'm not an over marshmallow person, so they were overly marshmallow, as you can see as I'm trying to take this bite. And I was laughing as we were doing this, wrapped up in my Snuggie, because I was freezing like normal. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to shut the mic off. I'm going to speed this up, and we're going to put this layout together. I do think that I'm going to do some backing of our camper cut file. At first I thought I might do some inking of the pieces. I don't know. We'll get to that. I do have all of my inks and some brushes with me. So not all of my inks. That was an over exaggeration. I have all of the colors that are currently available in the Tim Holtz 1-inch cubes. I also have some of the Simon Says inks with me that are cubes. Those cubes are perfect for travel, y'all. I have to do a whole video on that, but that'll be coming later. So let me cut the mic off. Let me speed this up, and we're going to make a layout. is our finished layout. I am super happy with how this one turned out. I did decide not to use the camper. Don't worry, it will show up probably in a traveler's notebook page. Maybe. Kind of loving that. Some of the things that I added, I did come in with the positively saturated inks and inked my word happy so that it kind of had that sunset feel that I drew out of this photo. Also kind of picks up the yellowy color here. It was late in the day and so the sun was setting, so that's kind of the reflection. Added my little chipboard hearts. You guys, if you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know there will always be little hearts in my layout somewhere. I did add this Scrap and Happy Studios flare. I love her flare, you guys. This one's a canvas one and it's metal backed, and I've had zero issue with rusting or anything with them, so that shouldn't be a concern for anyone. But I love her collections. So this one was one of the June releases. I don't remember what it was called, but I loved all of the little pieces and that they fit so beautifully into kind of where we are, the season that we're in. And so it's happy camper days together. And so I did pull a lot of pieces out of the June kit from Hip Kit Club. This little envelope that I stuffed with the balloon that said let's go. And then we have these really neat, these are fabric pieces. And when I first got them, I was like, I don't know. But I am really loving just the little bit of texture that they give. And they've been fantastic so far. So we have Let's Get Lost Together, The World Awaits, Wild and Free, Explore Outside. We have Wild and Free again. I know it's a dupe, but it'll be fine. And there it is. Just a little bit of our camper days. I love it. Make sure that you check out the links down below and that you see what everyone else did with this beautiful layout. I will also link to the original. If you are over on Instagram, I have a channel there. It's under A Little Kinder, just like here. I will have linked to the original layout so that you can see all of her other things. She is fantastic. I am loving everything that I'm seeing her post, and so I am so glad that she let us scrap lift her. So there is my layout that I took from her inspiration. I did change a few things up from what I originally thought, but you know, that's kind of how it goes in the creative process. Thank you so much, my friends, for being here today. Make sure you like this video. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. I do shoot to put 2 or 3 videos out a week, including this one, the weekly Scraplift Crafternoon. Y'all, words are hard. Video that we do each week. There you go, the doggies. That means somebody's walking by the camper. Y'all, you're getting real life here. Real life. So, I hope that you join me next time. Who knows? You might hear the animals. You might hear a train. You might hear a helicopter. You never know. So I am glad that you were here. I'm glad that you hung out with us as we made this layout. Until next time, my friends, go make some memories. Bye-bye.